Welcome back. So for this task, this little demo, I'm going to show you how to use photo merge. Let's say you have a combination of, or a sequence of photographs like I have here from the town of Marblehead, Massachusetts, which present a panorama. And I want to combine all these together, or anyway, have Photoshop do it for me. There is a quick tool for making that happen without even opening up an image in Photoshop. Look at that. Look at that monster tag. Is that great? We can go to File, Automate, Photo Merge. And we'll leave it automated for now, but I would recommend trying out different ways of combining these images, blending them together, to see what the result will be. I think for us, for our case, automated is just fine. We're going to browse to select the images we want to combine. We're going to select all of them, click OK, and then we're going to click OK here to initiate the photo merge process and let Photoshop do its thing, combining these images together across different layers. So here's the result of the merge. You'll notice that the layers are, all the images appear as different layers, and they've all been linked together. I'm going to go ahead and merge them for now as one. We haven't talked about merging layers yet, so this is a good opportunity to do so. We're going to merge here with, I've right-clicked on all the layers that are selected. That's, in other words, all the layers are selected. I'm right-clicking, and I go down to Merge Layers, and that will merge them into one. When I double check the image, what I notice is that this didn't do quite a good job combining these two tree images together. So I'm going to go ahead and crop this down so that we just get the panorama. The crop tool is here with the shortcut key of C, and I can drag the border of this image in clipping plane, so it sort of makes sense, let's say, what's being cropped. And that's not bad. There are still some sort of questionable parts here, like this fence post disappearing into nothing. There are some areas where the different shade of the water maybe is not merged super well, but for the most part, I think Photoshop does quite a good job getting you a nice panorama. I haven't showed very many Photoshop effects in this tutorial, but for the sake of, or filters is what I wanted to say, for the sake of introducing them and giving you an opportunity to try them out, you might go up to Filters in the menu here, and we could go to Filter Gallery, which will open up a variety of options for changing the visual style of your image. So let's go over here to what we were looking at before. Zoom out a little bit. So what do we have selected? Watercolor. We could do up the intensity of the shadows. We could up the intensity of the texturing. Maybe we want instead a kind of neon glow for this image. I'm just clicking around to give you an idea of what kind of variety exists in terms of stylizing your images. And with each selection here about, oh, that was a cool one, glowing edges, what is that going to do? With each selection here, you can adjust the parameters for how this effect is applied to the image using these sliders on the right. So I'm going to go with something more classic. Let's do graphic pen. I think that's quite nice. And you're seeing red now because the background color for this image has been selected as red. I kind of want it to be black, so what I'm going to do is I left it as red. It should be black. If I were to go in now that I've changed the color, the background color to black, and I were to apply the filter, then this image would come out black. So what I'm going to do is go into Adjustments, Hue, Saturation. I'm going to desaturate the image. And then I'm going to go to Brightness, Contrast, and lower the brightness so I can get that sort of sketchy effect that I'm interested in having, which suits a town like, an old colonial town like Marblehead. Maybe we'll crop it in just a little bit. It's quite a lovely scene, this one. And if I weren't interested in having a panorama, for whatever reason, I might zoom us in specifically to this scene of the harbor over the benches. And again, you get that sort of sketchy feel from the filter that was just applied. All right, we covered a few quick things. I'm going to save this image out as, let's do Marblehead. Marblehead sketch. And I'll see you in the concluding tutorial about Adobe InDesign so that we can bring all these images into one single presentation that we can export as a PDF and then present to the class, let's say. See you soon.